Day 5 at the SEA Games in Singapore, with 12 track and field gold medals to be decided at the Singapore National Stadium. Indoors at Bishan, the last 5 golds in artistic gymnastics were up for grabs. Stars of the pool, Schooling and Nguyen, were going for gold again for Singapore and Vietnam. And today saw the debut of the martial arts masters of Pontchuk Silat at these 28th SEA Games.
Day 4 of the athletics, thus far dominated by Thailand. But with 12 gold medals on offer, Philippines, Indonesia and Vietnam were all out to trim the Thai lead. We start with the men's 10,000 metres, where all eyes were on the defending gold medalist Nguyen Van Lai, while the local hopes rested with Melvin Wong. Myanmar's So Min Tu wasn't able to start.
They're on their way. Who will take up the early ascendancy? As expected, it's Agus Prayogo. He loves the front-running, pace-making role, and he is going to roll out clear in the early stages. From Niang in second place from Myanmar, and then in third is Lan Nguyen in third place. Just watching Prayogo's movements wherever he goes. And then Srishan from Thailand behind the top 3 as they go through the first lap.
We'll check back with the 10,000 later. On to the women's 400 metres hurdles, and in a 4-horse race it was gold to Vietnam. Nguyen Thi Huyen setting a new games record with victory by 3 seconds. Dipna Prasad collected the silver for Singapore, with Thailand's Wasana Winator the bronze. But Vietnam's day was off to the best of possible starts. On to the men's 400 metres hurdles now, and the undoubted favourite was Philippine speedster Sean Cray, who picked up gold in the 100 metres final with a 10.52 on day 3. To win, he would have to hold off the Vietnamese pair Quang Chong Lic in lane 5 and Dao Chung Kwong in lane 7.
Starter's got them. Men's 400-metre hurdles is away. First attempt as well. Cray got off to a good start. Out fast Wong Sawong in lane number 8 as they jump the first hurdle. Cray is already eating into that stagger as well. Look at him, he's almost up to Quack already. And out wider is Barno, who is appearing to be struggling as they get over the next one. The man from Vietnam, Hong Lik Quack, is going very well at the moment. He's taken the lead, but Cray looks to be cruising in second place. Then on the outside, behind those is Dao as they jump the next one, and coming through as well quite quickly is Andrian from Indonesia as they get over the hurdle on the corner, a couple to get over. Now Cray goes into overdrive, takes the lead from Quack, and flashing up on the inside, Tumcha from Thailand is in a decision with Andrian, but he's coming away now. Eric Cray is dominant in the 400 hurdles and runs a games record 49.39 from Quack in second place. Andrian for Indonesia in third, and then Tumcha from Thailand in fourth. He salutes the heavens again. What a games he's having.
What a games indeed. Cray collected his second gold and set a new record in the process. Silver went to Quack Chong Lic, while Indonesia's Adrian collected bronze. We're back with the men's 10,000 metres, where 2011 gold medalist Agus Prayogo and Myanmar's San Yang were leading the pack.
Now here's an early break. This is interesting. Prayogo, very early on, has tried to split up this group of 6. He's gone to the discus cage into the back straight and has taken off. And this is obviously a tactic to try and break the spirit of some of these that are opposing him in the first group of 6.
To the women's shot put, and Singapore's Jong Gi-yong was looking to bring home gold. The 36-year-old was on the hunt for an unbelievable 5th consecutive SEA Games gold in the event. And her 5th attempt of 14.60 was enough to secure the victory. A super effort for the Singaporean.
Gold medal, Thap Quy Rong.
Savitri Tongchao from Thailand collected silver, while Arirat Itandis the bronze. The men's decathlon incorporates 10 athletic disciplines and is competed over 2 days of the Games. The 2015 event was dominated by Vietnam's Nguyen Van Huy. He finished on top in the high jump on day 3, as well as the discus, pole vault and javelin on day 4. But with the hurdles winner Jason Sid from the Philippines 200 points behind, Nguyen would need a strong showing in the final event, the 1500 metres, to secure gold. We join the race as they head into the last turn.
Who will take it out? Into the 1500, really starting to blow hard. Jason Rodel Sid comes around the turn, he's got the winning line in sight. With 70 metres to go, you can see the arms wandering around all over the place. But finishing so strongly, Van Q Nguyen is putting every last ounce into the end of this 1500. Sid wins and makes a clean sweep, but that'll be enough for Van Huy Nguyen.
So second place in the 1500 will be enough to secure gold for Nguyen Van Huy. Jason Sid with a valiant effort to pick up the silver, while compatriot Yamli Ubas came away with bronze. Back to the 10,000 metres, and Indonesia's Agus Prayogo broke away from the field and held a commanding lead heading into the last turn.
Let's sit back and enjoy the last 200 metres of this. So brave last night and gained more supporters in defeat with a brave run over the 5,000 metres. He's backed it up in the 10,000 metres and has led every step of the way. A great round of applause to a brilliant champion. Agus Prayogo is going to run a season's best by over 20 seconds and wins in 29:41.56. He salutes the crowd and they salute him.
So gold for Indonesia, the early move paying off for Prayogo, the 2011 champion, picking up his second SEA Games gold in the 10,000 metres. Thailand's Butung Srisling picked up the silver, while Myanmar's San Naing collected bronze. In the women's long jump, the day was dominated by Indonesia's Marie Londa. Her jump of 6.70 was enough to give her the gold, edging out Bui Thi Tu Thao from Vietnam and Marstea Torres from the Philippines. In the women's 800 metres, Vietnam's Do Thi Thao broke away from the field early to win, making it 2 straight golds after a 2013 win in Myanmar. Sue Lit Min from Myanmar collected silver, while Vui Tin Lee picked up bronze. To the men's 800 metres now, we join the action halfway through the final lap.
And now a move around the outside from Lee Tung Hung from Vietnam. So very shortly, Vietnam are about to be first and second. Lee Tung Hung in front. From in second to Ong Van Thai, who's about 1.5 metres away now. A move also coming from Yaprajan from Thailand, and around the outside, Lenaran from Thailand is also putting himself into the picture. But now the sprint goes on. Duong Van Thai in front. Trying to go with him is Guate, really making a race of it on the outside from the Philippines. Duong Van Thai in front. On the outside, Guate is trying tenaciously hard. Duong Van Thai is holding him for the time being. He's holding on in the final 10 metres, and just what did I say? Thrusting late was Guate from the Philippines. What a race he ran. 1:51.43 the time. It is a victory for, I'd say, Duong Van Thai. I think he may have just lasted.
A thrilling finish, and it was indeed a victory for Vietnam's Duong Van Thai, with Marvin Guarte from Philippines collecting silver and Yotin Yanapadjan from Thailand the bronze. In the women's javelin throw, glory went to Natat Nachan. The Thai athlete managed a personal best of 54.38 on the turf of the National Stadium, throwing over 5 metres further than a nearest rival Bui Thi Xuan. Rosie Villarito would finish in third. Gold, silver and bronze to Thailand, Vietnam and Philippines respectively. Thailand would then take another gold, this time through their shot putter Promrob Jitma. His winning distance of 17.47, his best ever effort. The result, however, is still to be confirmed. A day after winning Singapore's first 100 metres medal in 42 years, Shanti Pereira was looking to back up her bronze with a strong 200 metres performance here.
Nguyen and Shand run, and away at the first attempt, and Richardson got off to a really good start in lane number 7. Quacks with her, she's up to her shoulders already, and also Pereira's in this with a real chance. Into the straight, 100 metres to go. Pereira's drifted through to take the lead. Richardson has to fight. Pereira just in front. Richardson's going to finish strongly, but it's glory for Singapore. Pereira wins from Richardson. Nguyen gets up for third. The National Stadium's rocking all of a sudden.
The 18-year-old confirming her status as the Lion City's new sprint star with a great gold. Kyla Richardson giving Philippines silver and Nguyen Thi Oanh taking bronze for Vietnam. The final event of the evening was the men's 200 metres final. Lee Cheng Wei carrying the host hopes on his shoulders.
The 200 for men and away. Lee Trong Hin began quite quickly, but Gunnar is also right up there with him, and showing speed out wider is Fadlan. Fadlan will turn, leading into the straight. So Telegram is underneath of him and coming through as Lee Trong Hin. Lee Trong Hin driving through. So Telegram is trying to go with him, but can't go with him. And Lee Trong Hin has won it from Sataragram and Manaptra, Thailand second and third. 20:88 the time.
The artistic gymnastics programme reached its conclusion at the Bishan Sports Hall with 5 further individual gold medals up for grabs. In the men's vault, each competitor has 2 attempts, with the combined average score determining the outcome. The Philippines' Rayland Capelan was hoping to add to the gold he took on the floor earlier in these games.
Oh, that's very good. That is really, really excellent. This is Le Tan Tung. They can see quality, these judges. And another big landing. They like that. Oh, yes. Ha ha. 15, 15, 15. There's consistent. My goodness. That's a gold medal performance at the moment. Huang Huang is also from Vietnam. Not quite full on the twist, but I tell you again, a magnificent effort. 14.866 altogether. That is second place. Le Tan Tung, and will be celebrating another gold medal for Vietnam. His compatriot Huang Chung looks like he's picked up the silver medal, with Philippines' Rayland Capelan in bronze.
The women were on the beam, and Vietnam's Phan Thi Ha Than was the hot favourite, looking for her 3rd gold of these SEA Games. But up first, Farah Ann Abdul Hadi of Malaysia, a medalist in every event so far.
She's got such great poise, this young lady. Here we go. Good twist and a forward, and I think she likes it. There's a big, broad smile. 13.3 with just 2 to go. Phan Thi Ha Than has got absolute quality. I tell you what, this is going to challenge the 13.3 of Malaysia's Abdul Hadi. Good work. And she hits it pretty well too. That's a big smile. That's going to be a problem for the judges, I can tell you. 13.966. She's in actually gold medal position at the moment. Phan Thi Ha Than. Happy with that. So her compatriot, Do Thi Van Han, will see if she can actually get into the medals. And this is either for gold or for silver. And just a little step forward, but again, a jump up and down. The coaches are really happy, and this has to be gold and silver for Vietnam, doesn't it? Has to be. There's the score, 13.33, and that means that Vietnam do in fact get gold and silver in this women's beam final. Third place Malaysia's Abdul Hadi, and she keeps a great record going of having a medal in every competition she's entered.
On the parallel bars, all eyes are on Vietnam's individual all-round gold medalist Dinh Phuong Thanh.
We have been treated to some very, very good start routines on the beam and now the parallel bars. Great dismount, wow! You might have seen the gold right there. Wow!
The final discipline for women was the floor, and Malaysia's Abdul Hadi was hoping to continue her medal run.
Well, very, very good indeed. I think she's happy with that. 13.733. Real chance, certainly, of a medal. No doubt at all about that. But whether or not it's going to be the coveted gold. Do you know, I love that. That was a very, very good performance by Rifta Irfana Lutfi. 13.7. Ooh, that is second place at the moment. She had a second, a third, a third, a third, and now on the floor, tears aplenty, and you have to say, congratulations. It's gold to Malaysia, gold to Abdul Hadi Farah An. Great work.
The final event for the men was the horizontal bar. Dinh Phuong Thanh was up first, looking for his fourth gold of the Games.
It is very exciting, and whoa, what a love release and catch. Fantastic, brilliant accuracy. I tell you what, brave performance here. Now the reverse, then over. The overcatch, the undercatch, the hand movements there, real great adjustment again, and just look at this. This is superb. Don't tell me this is not going to be another fourth gold medal for Vietnam. Oh, some magnificent, absolutely on the button. Dinh Phuong Thanh, what a hero.
In equestrian, the Singapore Turf Club hosted the individual jumping final. The course, a highly demanding setup, proved a serious test for the field. 3 competitors were eliminated in round A, including team jumping gold medalist Singapore's Chong Soo Yen. The course was redesigned for round B and was even greater in difficulty. At the conclusion of the round, Catherine Chu from Singapore and Sharmini Ratnasingham of Malaysia sat atop the leaderboard, both riders having produced penalty-free displays in rounds A and B. A jump-off ensued, with the Malaysian pulling off yet another faultless display with a super time of just 35.9 seconds. The Singaporean also achieved a penalty-free jump-off, but lost out to a competitor by just less than a second. So it's gold for Ratnasingham and a light for Malaysia.
The men's and women's softball competitions drew to a conclusion at Kallang Softball Field. The sport wasn't on the programme in Myanmar last time out, but the defending men's champions of 4 years ago, the Philippines, had the chance to defend their title against the 2011 bronze medalists Indonesia. The Indonesians struck first, taking a 1-run lead in the third inning, but a fine home run from Orlando Binarao got Philippines back on track, and they retained their title by a score of 6-4 in the 7th inning. There was more good news for Team Philippines in the women's final, as they took gold following a 3-0 victory over Thailand, also in the 7th inning.
Malaysia and Thailand faced off in the women's basketball in a crucial group game. Having each played and won one, the winner here would be strongly positioned to win the group and consequently the gold medal. With nothing separating the two teams through the first 3 quarters, we join the action with Malaysia leading 51-50 and just over 4 minutes remaining on the clock.
Thailand, who beat the Philippines in the final 2 years ago in Myanmar. With work to do here. Oh, that's the reverse bank shot, and that's there from Eugene Ting. 53-50 for Malaysia, and an upset is on the cards here. Malaysia, the bronze medalists from 2 years ago. Thailand provide a response straight away. That's Napat Krutawiya. But the counter-attack hasn't worked out for them. It's Saw. And now to the right-hand side, and Pang. NG. And Ting. Pang's in space, goes for the three-pointer! And that would have been daylight between Malaysia and Thailand, but she's missed it. Jantakan. And the counter-attack is on here for Thailand. And Jantakan with the reverse pass out wide. Maturos in space. They keep missing these opportunities, the Thais. Seconds ticking down. Nur Yaakob for Malaysia. And there's Ting again. And again the reverse bank shot, didn't make it that time. Sangtad now for Malaysia. 99 there is Surey Fromrat. A shot from distance would get them back at the races. It would level it up if they could manage a three-pointer. And out wide it comes for Maturos. They're going around the houses here, and Jantakan, she's missed it again. They lack composure when it matters most. And that's another score for Malaysia. It's Phuc Ye Yap. Her 12th point of the match. And Malaysia's lead extended further.
Having gained a 5-point advantage during that crucial period, Malaysia didn't look back, going on to take the game 65-56. A hugely impressive win against the 2013 SEA Games champions. Malaysia now top of the group and in pole position to claim the gold medal. There was a tremendous amount at stake in men's hockey on day 5. Malaysia had already booked their spot in the competition's final following convincing victories against Singapore and Thailand. They faced Myanmar in the day's early pushback, the Burmese side trailing the leaders by 2 points. A draw would secure their place in the gold medal match, but defeat could see Singapore overtake them depending on their result in the later match. The deadlock was broken through Raham, a midfielder who was part of the squad who won gold at the 2013 tournament. They then made it 2 through Mohamed Zain, the defender collecting his 3rd goal of the tournament and sealing victory for the Malaysians. So the stage was set for Singapore. If they failed to secure victory, the home nation would be out of contention for the gold medal. They needed to beat Thailand by 4 or more goals to seal a place in the final. The match started in explosive fashion. Sumete Pumipat of Thailand was penalised for lifting the ball into an opponent, gifting an opportunity to the Singaporeans to test Bumbut from a short corner. Subri Yuahari obliged, grabbed his 2nd goal of the competition with that wonderful shot. They were given another opportunity from a short corner, this time substitute Khalif Abdullah deflecting the ball in. As the game went on, time was running out for Singapore. They needed 2 more goals to secure their route to the final. And with 11 minutes on the clock, Ashrik Nur Zulkifli netted Singapore's 3rd of the match. With 8 minutes left on the clock, Hasif Salim grabbed the 4th and sent the Singaporean fans into ecstasy. So an enthralling performance from the home nation saw the side book their place in the final of the 2015 hockey tournament. They play on Saturday against Malaysia, the same two sides who met in the 2013 final.
11 gold medals were up for grabs in this year's SEA Games boxing finals. Of the 22 fighters chasing gold, the Philippines boasted 8 of those, while the current reigning boxing champions Thailand had 5. Vietnam were next in line with 4, while Indonesia and Singapore had 2 apiece. Cambodia just the 1. It was the home nation though who caught the public's imagination. They hadn't won gold in any SEA Games boxing event since 1985. First up to try and break that hoodoo was 21-year-old men's flyweight Mohamed Hanadine Hamid. He was up against the Philippines' Ian Clark Bautista. We joined them in a tight final round.
The gold medal match for the men's flyweight division. Good fight from Bautista. Hanadine just trying to work the jab. Bautista though not afraid and starts coming in strong as well. You can hear from the Singaporean corner, there's that jab working again. They know how dangerous Bautista is after that knockouts in the semi-final. Bautista again, throwing a big long rangy right. Just been told not to turn his back. Bautista comes over with yet another big booming right. Now sticks the jab straight out as well. Hanadine on his way back. The referee just telling Hanadine to engage. That's what he's done. He's thrown a few punches there, but Bautista now looks to unload. Not easy at all. You can see that eye is almost closed from Hanadine Hamid. And he's still gone out there and given everything that he had. Just under 90 seconds to go in the third and final round. Bautista goes back to work downstairs. It's exactly what Hanadine does back to him. A twist and turn on the ropes, back into the centre of the ring. The jab coming out from Hanadine. Big long range finder from Bautista. Another good jab though from Bautista, just gets through the defence system there. Hanu tries to recover with a jab of his own. Hanadine told to keep his head up. The referee just having another little look there at that eye, just making sure that it's not closed yet. Bautista still on that front foot, trying to step forwards. Hanadine standing strong, standing in there, puts the defence guard up. It's up to Bautista to try and get through it. Again, looking to come right over the top. Bautista steps forward, catches Hanadine on the chin. He does well though, just shrugs it off. And now throws back the punches as well into the final 20 seconds here. Both boxers will go toe-to-toe now, that's for sure. Hanadine still on the offensive, pushing forwards and catching Bautista with a couple of hooks as well. A couple of jabs straight to the head. You could tell from the body language of Hanadine Hamid that he knew he hadn't won it.
Crushing blow for the home nation, although there was still hope when Jai Wei Tay took on another Filipino in the men's welterweight competition. Umir Felix Marcial, though, had previously defeated the reigning 2013 gold medalist Apichet Sensip. We joined them in an entertaining second round.
Marcial just trying to pick him up. Oh, that was a lovely shot back from Tay though. That seems to have riled Marcial. Marcial with a right and a left. A little uppercut there and the hook as Tay covers up. And Tay needing to be defensive when Marcial Elects to come forwards and let loose a flurry of punches. Another good combination from Martial. Good right hook, and it was the left in the end after the right that did the damage. There's the right again. Being told to stand up straight. There's a little go back as well. Lets Martial know that he's in a fight. And Martial just looking to pick off Tay. And right hook just catching him. Left to the body, followed by a couple more lefts. On the button.
It wasn't to be for the Singaporeans again. That knockout saw Umair Felix Martial take the gold. His trainers also tipping him for another at next year's Olympics. In the women's boxing, there were 8 fighters competing for gold. The standout name was in the flyweight category when 2013 SEA Games silver medalist Nguyen Thien took on the Philippines' Irish Magno. It was all square going into the 4th and final round.
This could be a little bit frantic as well. Magno straight away going to work. The bronze medalist from 2 years ago in the featherweight category. He's really taking it to Nguyen Thien. And as we've said before, maybe that's what happened in the first fight with Debucho winning. The boxer on the front foot gets the accolades of the judges, but these two now need to stop slapping, according to the referee, but they're giving us a spectacle. Again, Magno going downstairs, working the body of Nguyen. And trying to pick the shots. Nice little left there from Nguyen Thien. Again, Magno coming forwards. And that's a lovely shot again from Nguyen. Another good left over the top. Magno comes out fighting though. Steps forwards into the last 15 seconds of the fight. Blows being traded just before the final bell, and there it is. It's gone in favour of Nguyen Thien.
So, having gone one better than in the 2013 SEA Games, Nguyen secured Vietnam's first gold medal of the afternoon. Elsewhere in the boxing, and as expected, the Philippines at the end of day 5 dominated proceedings, winning 5 golds and 3 silvers. The nation who topped the 2013 boxing medals table, Thailand, secured just 2 of the top prizes and came runners-up in 3 others. Vietnam finished the day with 3 gold medals and 1 silver, while Indonesia were champions of the men's light flyweight category and runners-up in the women's featherweight division. Singapore won 2 silvers, Cambodia just the 1.
Singapore celebrated a hotly contested silver medal in windsurfing RSX, where Leonard Ong had to win the final heat to secure his second place on the podium. Im Oka Sulaksana gave Indonesia bronze, but the final glory belonged to Thailand and Natapong Bonoparat. There would be another gold for Singapore, however, in the women's event. Audrey Yong, who came second in her home Singapore Open a few months ago, would this time take the overall win ahead of Thailand's Sinipon Keoduang and Indonesia's Hoiria. It's a first gold for the host nation in women's windsurfing.
The men's and women's 50 metres rifle prone finals at the National Shooting Centre went right down to the wire as Thai shooters divided up gold and silver amongst themselves. Ratchadaporn Plen Sangtong just edged Tanialak Chotvi Bunsin by 0.1 to win the women's, whilst Sukalurg Wijan overtook Atapon Ueari in the very last round to claim gold in the men's event.
The Orchid Country Club was the venue for the bowling, where Malaysia took the honours in the women's doubles event. In the men's doubles, the gold medal went to Singapore. The Saul brothers combined total of 2,653, enough to clinch their maiden SEA Games title.
Squash is back at the SEA Games for the first time since 2007, and it was worth the wait for Malaysia, who provided all four finalists in both the men's and women's events. 19-year-old Rachel Arnold, who only turned pro 2 years ago, beat Vanessa Nanasigamani 3-1 in the women's gold medal match. Sanjay S. Chow winning the men's. He beat compatriot Mohamed Bhatia 3-0. The men's 9-ball pool singles final saw Myanmar's Maung Maung test the 2013 10-ball gold medal winner Dennis Okoyo in the first gold medal event of the day. The Burmese swiftly established a commanding 3-frame lead before he had the chance to extend that advantage, only to foul on the 9-ball and lose the rack. Okoyo capitalised to make it 3-2. And with the momentum changing, the Filipino began to play some impressive shots as he drew level in the 8th. The 2009 bronze medalist was ruthless in his quest for victory as his challenger's head began to drop. He secured his first SEA Games gold medal in the men's 9-ball pool singles after winning the last 7 frames to collect the Philippines' 3rd gold medal in the snooker and billiards. It was Malaysia versus Thailand in the men's snooker doubles as Chuan Leong Thor of Malaysia was looking to make a double scoop to grab his 2nd gold medal in the competition. Thailand showed early signs of promise when they took the first frame, only for Malaysia to strike back. Thor displayed his qualities by potting exquisitely in the 3rd, when a break of 68 put Malaysia 2-1 ahead. The 4th frame saw both teams on the defence with attempted snookers galore, but it was Malaysia who took gold, beating the 2013 SEA Games winners Thailand. The men's English billiards team event saw a repeat final from 2013 as Myanmar took on Thailand. They began by winning the opening frame as Ang Hitae defeated Thawat Sajarit Hurakan 100-77. Thailand's resilience then began to shine through. Praput Shai Thanasakun dispatched Min Si Thu Tun to level the game. Frame 3 saw much of the same as Thailand took the lead through a dominant display. The 4th saw Sajarit Hurakan face Ang Hitae once more. This time the Thai overcame his opponents and won, grabbing Thailand's 1st gold medal in the Q Sports.
Six more golds were up for grabs at the OCBC Aquatic Centre, with all eyes on the host nation's golden boy. 19-year-old Joseph Schooling, looking to add to his 6th gold medal haul so far at these games, was starting in the first of his 2 races on the night, the men's 50 metres butterfly.
Swimmers are ready. First final of the night. In lane 3, you'll see Joseph Schooling come up in front, and he is already over there in the black cap.
He was a bit sluggish this morning, but that's not sluggish. Half a body length clear at 20 metres. Joseph Schooling from Singapore. Glenn Sutanto does his best on the inside, smashes the game's record. Joseph Schooling, Sutanto second, Zheng Win in third place. It's over in a flash. 23:49 over 50 metres. He has blitzed the old time.
Singaporean hopes were also high in the women's 50 metres breaststroke. Ren Ran Ho in lane 4, the fastest in qualifying.
Games record this morning. Roanne Ho in lane 4. She's down longest and comes up in a very good position out in the centre in lane number 4. Blue caps either side of her. Erica Kong to her left and Zhong Yi Pei to her right. But Ho is in front. The games record which she set this morning is under threat again. Is she under threat? No, she is not. A good 3/4 of a body length clear, and the touch is made by Roanne Ho, the Southeast Asian Games champion.
Next up, the men's 1500 metres freestyle. Vietnam's Long Chang Nyat looking to retain his title.
Your mark.
30 laps of the pool, it's 1500 metres. Phang of Vietnam is the title holder. That's him, 3 from the bottom of your screen. He's just moving out into the front at the moment, along with Prawira of Indonesia over on the far side. And it's been an all-the-way win for Quang Lam of Vietnam. There, see the kick now. That's the first time we've really seen it, and it's in the last 50 metres. You don't want to have swum this far and then miss getting the game's record because of a slow last 50, giving it everything, and the crowd appreciates this. And the game's record goes. He retains his title, and he is delighted. Phang Nhat Lam of Vietnam, always inside that game's record. A second place to Prawira, he was second right throughout, and Kevin Yeet storming home to take third place.
Race 4, the women's 400 freestyle. Benjapon Sripanontorn of Thailand, the defending champion here, but look out for Vietnam's Nguyen Thi An Vien, chasing her 7th gold from 9 events.
There's nobody within range of this woman, and has not been anyone in range of her since the race started. A huge advantage she's got with 50 metres to go. And while this is a Singapore crowd, basically, they are and should be appreciating what they're seeing from this woman here. 7 gold medals in 9 events. And at every gold medal she's won, she's broken the game's record. And she's going to continue that trend. It is 7 golds for this remarkable Vietnamese swimmer, An Vien Nguyen. Second to Kai Lin Koo. And third, Amaga of Thailand.
Schooling was back in the pool for the penultimate race of the night. Gold number 8 targeted in the men's 200 metres individual medley.
Well, the start is again sensational. We're looking at the outside lanes, not in the centre, and you see the 2 Singapore swimmers, Kwa Zheng Win and Joseph Schooling, going for it. Schooling in the black cap. Just focusing in on him now. Down in lane 4, Sadiq looks good too, and Hungary and Lacuna. So it's Zheng Win turning first, Schooling in second place. They go into the backstroke. Schooling starting to open it up now. There's no messing around like there was in the heats this morning. Kwa Zhengwen, Joseph Schooling in the centre, Sadiq and Lacuna down here at the bottom. Du Quoy Tran out of the backstroke into the breast. Look at them up at the top there, underwater, hard work, and they are alongside each other. And this will be the test for Joseph Schooling with the breaststroke, but he's good. Kwa Zhengwen tries to stay there. Schooling a body length ahead now, just in the breaststroke. This young man is something quite sensational, and over the next 12 months the whole world will be talking about him, I'm sure. Joseph Schooling into the freestyle, and he's quick over the freestyle. It's going to be another gold medal for Joseph Schooling. It'll be another games record too. He might need to move. He might just get there. 2 minutes, 0.66. Kwa Zhengwen was in second place, I think, at the finish, just to the left of Joseph Schooling. And Joseph Schooling is capping off a fine SEA Games here, without doubt.
And so to the evening's finale, the women's 4x100 medley relay. Defending champions Singapore are in lane 5.
They're doing everything right. Jian Qi ready to go. A touch is made, and Singapore lead 5.23 seconds. Thailand second, Jungkrajang, Hapsari of Indonesia, El Kaldi of Philippines, and Lai Kwan Chui of Malaysia. But way out in front, it's Singapore, touching and 50 to go. With this sort of form, I'm sure that big red line that we'll see shortly will be behind this Singapore anchor swimmer. Look at that, it is. It's going to be yet another gold for Singapore and yet another games record. Second Thailand. Third Philippines. They've capped off another wonderful night here in the pool. The Singapore swim team takes it again.
The commencement of Pencak Silat, a form of martial arts from Indonesia. But if you're expecting that nation to dominate, perhaps think again. They won just 4 of the 15 golds on offer in Myanmar in the SEA Games in 2013. There were 3 titles on offer on day 5, with events in both the women's and men's. Combat would follow later in the Games. This was all about the artistic routines, and in the women's regu or team discipline final, we head to the mat with the Indonesian side in action.
Not much time left now for Indonesia to keep impressing us. There's some really, really good movements here. It's almost like looking in a mirror, isn't it? From the camera angle, you can see just a little bit of movement away. Oh, and that was a little early too, off that single leg lift. So there will be errors, but on the whole, coming up with the gong, there you go.
That routine comfortably earning the Indonesian trio the gold medal, while Singapore took silver and bronze went to Vietnam. Things would get better for the Vietnamese before the day was out. In the men's there was the Tunggal or singles final, and Hoang Quang Trung claimed the ultimate prize. After silver 4 years ago, he finally got his hands on a SEA Games gold medal. And we return to the mat with the Indonesian team in the men's ganda or doubles final.
It really is some close activity. Courage is absolutely and just reaches around now for Zlatan, finds it, and great facial expressions. One is lost. Coming up towards the gong now, and there it is, and maybe just a fraction out in terms of the timing. But wow, what a performance.
A performance their competitors were unable to improve upon. Vietnam and Singapore collecting silver and bronze respectively. So an ideal start for the sports originators Indonesia on the opening day of the Penchuk Silat.
At the end of day 5, all the headlines continue to be written about the host nation. Singapore remain top with the most gold medals in their Golden Jubilee year. Swimmer Ryan Schooling the star of their show. Vietnam retakes second place in the medal table from Thailand, with Timor-Leste still bottom, just that one single bronze. Finally today, Singapore's first ever women's windsurf gold caused quite a splash at the National Sailing Centre.